A dispute with the East Bay Parks District over a lease agreement is jeopardizing one of the most beloved children's attractions in the East Bay. The owner of Tilden Park Steam Train says it cannot continue to operate without a long-term commitment from the district. John Ramos has the story.
Anyone who's ever been a kid or raised a kid in the East Bay knows that the Tilden Park Steam Train is an institution. And while its history has been on the rails, its future is very much up in the air. Whenever he rides the steam train, 5-and-a-half-year-old Daniel likes to be first in line so he can grab the seat just behind the engine. How many times have you ridden this train?
I don't know, maybe a lot. I rode them so much now I don't know how.
You don't even know how many times?
No.
He knows the journey so well, he's like a tour guide, pointing out different sights along the ride and hoping for something to happen that he says is very rare.
One time, the man who's driving us blew the whistle in the tunnel.
Was that scary or fun?
Funny. He didn't blow the whistle.
Oh well, there's always next time. And at $4 a ticket, the train is a popular outing for kids and their parents to do again and again. In fact, while other entertainment venues have suffered since the pandemic, the steam train is booming. And that's where the problem comes in. The operation needs some investment to maintain and expand its infrastructure, but owner Ellen Thompson says that's not even possible right now.
We've always had long-term leases with the Park District, 20 years at a time, and for some reason, the last go-around, for the last 7 years, we haven't been able to get a lease. And I don't know what the issue is with them, but we've had a draft out there for a long time. But during that 7 years that we've been trying to get a lease, the staff people that we've been trying to work with have changed 12 times in 7 years. And it's, you know, the new people who come in start reneging on the stuff that was settled a long time ago.
Because they've been operating on a month-to-month basis for 7 years, they can't get approval to make any capital improvements to the operation.
And there's a lot of maintenance things we have to do that have to be permitted. And we can't do any of that now until we have a lease.
Ellen says she would hate to have to find a new home for her railroad, which for her has been a lifelong labor of love. The little trains, begun by her father, Eric Thompson, in 1952, actually run through a mature redwood forest planted as saplings by the railroad. Dave Peterson is a retired airline pilot who, for the last 4 years, has worked the controls of the authentic scale-model steam locomotive. How important an asset is this for the Bay Area to have something like this?
Well, I've been coming here since I was a little kid, so I've liked it. We've had people here who are grandparents who were kids when their grandparents brought them.
There are 4 engines in all, each capturing in miniature form the romance of the mighty Iron Horse that propelled a nation into a new age of steel and steam. Meanwhile, Daniel, also in miniature form, captures the dream of keeping that history alive. Would you like to drive the train sometime?
Yeah.
Why? What would that be like?
Because I like the trains, and I'm planning to make a train myself.
You're going to make a train yourself?
Yeah, I think so.
The Parks District declined to speak about the dispute, but offered a statement saying it is committed to a continued operation that meets all fire code requirements. Whatever caused the lease negotiations to go off the rails, parents and kids alike hope the two sides will work together to get it back on track.